Morning, everybody. Baxter's a little riled up this morning already. Just had some other campers walk by the trail here. We're right here by a trail. Well, they're off the trail, but anyways, let me go. Hey, get down from there. It's been a rough night. Didn't really get much sleep. And hey, Baxter, settle down. Yeah, he was up all night wanting to chew on stuff and just restless and trying to get out of the tent. So yeah, I think the best sleep I got was between 10:30 and 1. But other than that, every couple of hours, he's just up and moving around, climbing on me. But it's going to take some more time to teach him. Just got to be patient with him. But yeah. And now I know why I hammock. I can't stand the ground, boy. My back hurts, my neck hurts. This is rough. But anyway, we're going to get up here and going to pack up and of course make some breakfast. I'll send him some food and water. Pack up and get me something quick to eat. Just probably some cold oatmeal. And we're going to get out of here and see if we can't go find another place. Tempted to go back and grab my hammock, but then no, can't do that because I wouldn't know what to do with Baxter. But we're going to try this. I think we're going to try this again. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll just do a hike today. And but yeah, we'll see what happens. But you guys will see in a while. Bye-bye. Morning, everybody. Lack of sleep and Baxter already acting up. Yeah. Of course, got woke up because somebody was walking by. Some other campers were walking by, and he started barking. Then he gets out, get him out of the tent, get him chained up or cabled up, and get him some water. And then I get him some food, and he sat there and just snubbed at it. I start packing stuff up. And then he starts barking. I'm like, doggone it. And usually when he starts barking, like in the apartment, I'll put the muzzle on him. But I didn't bring the muzzle this time. But it's getting to the point where as soon as I pick it up and he sees it, he like goes and lays down and behaves. And then that way I don't have to put it on him. Well, I'll walk over to him and act like I'm gonna put it on him, and he'll turn his head. And, all right, don't bark. Hey, I'm gonna have to get keeps wanting to chew on this lead too. He's already broke one. He already chewed one. But anyhow, so I fed watered him. I didn't do anything yet. I figured we'd get on the trail a little bit here and hike for 20-30 minutes and find a spot. Along these trails, there's benches from here from time to time, and then I'll stop and I'll make me some coffee and make me some oatmeal. But hey, check this out. I'm on the John Muir Trail in Wisconsin. They have a John Muir Trail here, and this looks like a bike riding trail. Because hikers don't hike like that. They don't hike on the side of the hill. So that's a bicycle coming down around the corner. Oh yeah, I see tire tracks right here. So I decided to, okay, so there's another trail. And there's another trail. Oh, someone's cutting across there. This goes around. We're gonna go around. But yeah, so I decided not to we're gonna go back to the truck. I'm gonna try to regroup here. And back to the truck, regroup, but we're not going to take the Ice Age trail back. We already came in on that trail, so I thought I'll take another trail out. A little bit longer to get back to the trail, but or back to the truck, but that's all right. I don't mind. I just hope I'm going on this trail the right direction, because I thought I read somewhere in one of the places that bicycles went one way and hikers are supposed to go the other way. Something tells me that I'm hiking with the bicycles. So hopefully that doesn't there's a nice little, I don't know if there's any water out there, but looks like some bike tracks goes right up. Yeah, there's people cheating. There's a trail right there as well. Oh, but there's a log there, which most of the time that means don't go past, that they've changed the trail up. And I screwed up on the Appalachian Trail one time. I was back doing some video, and I'm just walking along, and let's go. Come on. Hey, let's go. And every now and then there's logs across trees, or across trails all the time. But I wasn't really paying attention because I was doing a video. Kept going, and I finished the video, and the trail started getting wider, but it wasn't used. It didn't look very used at all. And I'm like, what the heck? Something don't seem right. So I'm looking for white blazes on the tree. Couldn't see any white blazes. I'm like, well, I'll go another 100 feet or a couple hundred feet. I look behind me, no white blazes anywhere. And I'm like, what the heck? So I opened up Google Maps, saw where I was, and Google Maps will actually show you the Appalachian Trail. It's labeled. And I'm like, holy crap. I'm not even on the Appalachian Trail. All right, so it looks like we got, oh, so I was on the right, so hikers that way, and that's the way I just came. And now there's, oh, it's hikers and bicycle, and oh no, that's right. So hikers walk that way, bicycle goes this way. So I am going against it. There's a map over here. I'm not going to go back that way. That's because that way is a long way back. So I'm going to look at this, because there's a whole mess of trails in here, different trails. So I'm going to see where I'm at. And this map don't show it very well, but well, it does. But I'm going to go ahead and get off of here and look at the map on my phone and make sure I'm going in the right direction. There's another trail that connects into this. This is the one I'm looking for. I know I was going to be on the John Muir quite short, and then jumping onto the Green Loop or something like that. So I'm going to jump off and check it out. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Hi everybody. Alright, so we just walked a mile to this kiln. The bench. You never know, right? I mean, I'm like, where is this kiln at? So I started looking up, and I'm like, oh, we're still half mile from this thing. Like, it better be worth it. It doesn't even like they take, does not look like they take good care of this. You can't even read it. So, I mean, I can read part of it. A crude circular long kiln was constructed by digging into the ridge and lining the pit with granite boulders. Then limestone rock found at the surface was collected and put into a pit, covered by brush and logs, and set afire. The intense heat would turn the limestone to powder that could be used for mortar, plaster, whitewash, soap, candles, and many other useful products. The pit, which was probably constructed by Norwegian settlers from the I'm gonna guess it's Skoperlong, maybe? Settlement to the west is approximately 10 foot deep with a clay-lined bottom. A large boulder on its south side served as a lintel for allowed for. Can't read the rest. And then there's a picture, but you can't see it. I mean, it's, yeah. Anyhow, but hey, I found the bench we're gonna sit at, and we're gonna sit here and have breakfast. So we'll see you guys in a while. We're gonna hang out here probably for 20-30 minutes, rest up, and get a game plan. Talk to you later. Bye bye. Hey, alright, so I'll change your plans. I didn't last time. I sat down, started getting my stuff out. Of course, Baxter being anxious, wanting to run around. Lots of thorn bushes right there. I got caught up in it and whatever, but that's not the worst of it. Sat down and noticed some little ticks, little deer ticks crawling on Baxter's pack. And picked those off and noticed there was a couple more. Then all of a sudden, hey, get out of it, stay on the trail. Stay on the trail. And had a couple on my hand. Then I felt one on my face. Ticks are bad. The deer ticks. They're all deer ticks. Holy crap. So I wasn't going to sit there for another 20-30 minutes getting bombarded with those, so we're getting out of there. Now I did put some stuff on Baxter before we left yesterday. No, this way, come on, and come on this way. This trail is not used. I don't know that anybody comes up here. Come on, stay on the truck. Let's go. Yeah, so I put some stuff on him before we left, you know, not, but for me, I didn't bring no tick stuff, no spray or nothing. I mean, it's been cold, but it did warm up this weekend. It's supposed to be, I think, 70 today, or 60, 68, something like that. But anyway, I suppose they come back out. But good thing is, with Baxter, I mean, yeah, I think we're gonna call it a weekend. I'll get back. We'll go ahead and get back to the apartment here. It'll take. Well, we'll be out here for an hour and a half yet, but I'll get home. But I'm gonna go ahead and get him a good bath, get him washed up and combed out. He's got lots of little stickers on him, and you know, give him a good spa day. And then maybe tomorrow what we'll do is we'll go out for a hike tomorrow. But I do have a vet appointment for him on Tuesday, so I'll be able to get his shot because I ain't got those for him yet. But there's vaccines, things like that, and so we can get him taken care of that way too. But anyhow, I don't know. Maybe this feels better down here, but go ahead and flip you around and take you on the trail here for a little bit and share the trail with you guys. All right. All right, so back to here.
The vibe right, don't feel like having a Bud Light, plus tequila with some salt and lime. Oh my, am I alright? Thanks for asking, doing just fine. Can I say that you're looking real nice? We'll love to chat right now before I get high. When you gaze into my eyes, I can go all night, yeah. The way you bite your lips, blush and smile you give, you're just so stunning. I've been feeling nothing lately when without you. I know that something special made me think about you. About you, you, you. About you, you, you. Arthur Unit, Marshall Summit, Liddy Titty, hella tipsy, feeling dizzy, gone already, getting cross, drinking heavy, blow on the rocks, crazy but not like CeeLo, take a foul shot and call it a free throw.
Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? It's the wind blowing in the trees up above. Other than that, you might hear a branch fall or something, just a small little branch or a bird. It's so quiet in here. I mean, other than the little bit of wind up above, but it's so awesome. There's actually right up there, there's actually like a little tent spot. See, that's the thing about this. I have no idea where these little spots are out here because they're not listed. And what I read was that you can come in and camp, but you know, anyhow, this would have been a beautiful spot. It's just right up on top of that hill right there. There's like a little spot, a little pad, like a tent off the side of the trail, 10 feet, but it's so awesome. But ran into a biker. A biker's already come down, and yes, I am on a trail that I should be going the other direction. However, he says that hikers are always going this direction. He says he didn't make sense of it, but the thing is I'm going to go ahead and get back to the Ice Age Trail. There's another little spur trail that comes from this one to the Ice Age Trail. I want to jump back over there. It's probably 0.2 miles or something like that. So yeah, but oh my gosh, I just love those pine trees. I just love being in pine trees. It's just being able to see all the pine needles on the ground. But anyhow, so I'm going to kind of talk a little bit about last night. Outside of the dog being a little bit of a nuisance. But you know, it's just one of those things, you got to be patient. If you're going to hike with the dog, you got to be patient and you know, teach them. So I just got to spend more time with them, and maybe what I'll do is just set the tent up in the apartment and sleep on that ground. I'm gonna have to get me a really good air mattress. I think this is my cutoff right here. What's our cutoff, buddy? Olson Cabin. Yeah, we want to go up to Olson Cabin. And go up here, bud. Let's go check this place out. But this is, Pioneer Lime Kiln. Okay, I'm gonna go up and look at the cabin, but it's the Pioneer Lime Kiln is the trail that goes back over there. Because I walked by that yesterday. Anyhow, I got 1:30 or quarter to 2 in the morning, sirens, and it must have been at least 6-7 units. I mean, just sirens going off. You could hear the trains all night. You could even hear vehicles on the roads, and I didn't realize that was that close. Well, there actually is like a heavy highway not too far from here. I didn't realize that, but I wouldn't do this again. At least camp. Well, it's tough to camp. I mean, even I probably wouldn't even reserve that camp spot and the shelter, because there's just too much noise at night. You can hear too many things going on, and you know, that's Oh, I actually just saw a squirrel. He wants to hit the squirrel now. But as far as hiking goes, though, I give it a 4. I'm gonna give it a 4 or 5, only because of. I mean, I know we gotta share again. Oh yeah, look. I mean, we gotta share trails with bikers. I get it, and that's okay. But it's with the rule of having to go one direction versus the other direction. Where's this cabin? I'm back on the Ice Age Trail. Okay, cool. I didn't see this picture coming up, but that's all right. So this cabin, where's this cabin at, I wonder? Oh, look at this. Another emergency route. Pioneer Lime Kiln. Well, it tells me to go that way, but there's also an emergency route. So we need to go that way. Back, because I want to see this Pioneer Lime Kiln. But where's this cabin at? Pioneer Biking and Hiking Trail. I don't get this. See, now I'm back on the Ice Age Trail, and it just goes that way, the way I went yesterday. No, come on. Now he just wants to lay up. Let's go to the Pioneer Lime Kiln. Check that out. Come on, let's go. Come on. So I'm not sure where this cabin's at. Maybe it used to be here. I don't see any remnants of it, but anyhow, well, we're going to go ahead and get on and get over to that lime kiln and and see what that's all about. So we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. All right, everybody, we're back. Oh my gosh, I'd really like to know what my pack is. It's got to be 40, 45 pounds. There's a lot of things in there we didn't use. However, I packed for 2 days, 2 nights, 3 days, thinking we were gonna stick it out there, but because of the camping situation, I just don't know. And sure, there's some spots out there that looks like they've been camped on. There's nothing that states that we can camp. Doesn't. The last time when we stayed, there was a sign that says dispersed camping, but there was nothing like that. I mean, it shows there's people camping out there, but that one specific, the shelter and the tent spots around there, clearly stated it needed to be paid for, so I need to have reservations. So I'm going to look into that and see how all that works, and maybe try to do some homework and find out where these dispersed campsites are all at, so we can go to those. We have a lot of work as far as training Baxter here to be, hey, quit digging holes, to be a backpacker. It's going to take some time, I think, but it'll all work out. I was really hoping to go out, but we're going to go home and kind of reset. I think I got a tick crawling on me. I already pulled one off of me. I kind of stuck in a little bit of deer tick, but it wasn't too bad. So get back to the apartment and deal with all that, and then, hey, Baxter, what are you doing? He likes to dig these little holes and then lay in them. Because it's cooler, I guess. It needs to cool down. But anyhow, so the trail itself, on the Black Hawk segment of the Ice Age Trail, the trail itself, I'm going to give a 5. Absolutely beautiful trail. Nice, just, you know, some rolling hills up and down, a couple good little climbs, some nice flat spots when you need them. Going through those pine trees is absolutely phenomenal. I love that. But as far as the camping thing, yeah, no. I think all trails needs to do its due diligence at stating the camping that needs to be reserved, unless there are some signs out there. Then again, I could probably do some homework and figure it out myself. But yeah, overall, it was a decent little trip. A little disappointing in some areas, but that's okay. Hey, oh, and by the way, I found that Olson's cabin, Ole Olson. We'll talk a little bit about that story. I'll just put it in the caps there. So anyway, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, get unpacked, and get ready to go. We're gonna get home. We'll see y'all later. Bye bye. Oh.